Yeah, we are in Arkansas, guys. We got a fish. Just like California, catching spotted bass. Oh, I got him. Get the slam today, I just need a largie. That feels like a bass. That is a largemouth. We just completed the Lake Ouachita slam. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So this video right now is a follow-up from the previous video. It is later that evening. These videos are gonna kind of be a series. Again, I am at Lake Ouachita in Arkansas for the Tournament of Champions. I'm here about 5 days early just to pre-fish and try to get to know this lake, but man, what a pretty lake we got in the backdrop there. Today's pre-fish was okay. Found a lot of small fish. Ooh, that is large. It's another large. Man, spiders are big in Arkansas. But anyways, I'm standing right there. You can see my room right there. And I got back, got cleaned up, showered, got my stuff ready, and I took a look, because the lake's right here, right in my backyard, and there is bait flicking everywhere. Came down here, and wouldn't you know, there's bass around. Now today, during pre-fish, we did not go all the way back into the coves or the creeks. We made our way maybe halfway back, but I may have missed something, because this is way back in the creek. There's shad, and there's bass. To start this video, we're gonna do a little bank fishing. Okay, so here we go. Everything we caught today was on the drop shot. Man, you can see these shad are so shallow. And I saw a couple of bass in like 2 foot. But it is fall time. I mean, fish should be back here. We got one. There we go. What do we got, little guy? I saw bigger ones back here than this, I promise you. But there are bass back here, that's a given. Giant. There are bigger ones back here. I promise you I saw some bigger ones. I saw actually a pretty big spot, like a 2.5 pound spot back here. There's fish. Oh, it came off. Dang it. Probably a micro. There we go. What do we got? Yeah, another micro. Water ski. We got all of that. Jeez. Argies. Well, I'll tell you one thing, guys. Like I said, we're fishing this week for practice for a tournament. These are not winning fish, but they're fish. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's no micro. It's not a giant, but it's a keeper, I'd say. Keepers were hard to come by today. I think it's... Oh, I don't even know if I could swing this. It's actually... This is the big fish of the day. What the heck? The best fish are in my backyard. I don't think I can swing it. Gotta go down for it. Oh. Guys, look at that fish. It's the biggest fish I've caught here. And I'm 50 yards from my hotel room, or my motel room. That's a good fish right there. Man, come tournament day, I would take 5 of these a day, without a doubt, on this lake. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, not a bad little session. Caught 3 bass. One of them was big fish of the day. Yeah, right in the backyard. Can't beat it. I'm gonna go do some editing, get a little bit of work done, and then I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning for day 2 of pre-fish. Whew. Worked up a sweat. Pedaling, I'm not used to pedaling. Good morning, guys. We are back on the lake, day 2 of pre-fish for the Tournament of Champions at Lake Ouachita. Last night, like you saw, caught a couple of fish and one good largemouth right in the back of my motel, and shallow, bunch of shad back there. I did actually go back last night, caught 2 more good largemouth. I say good, like pound and a half, 2 pounders, but based on what I know, 2 pounders are pretty good fish here. Interesting to catch fish that shallow way back in a creek. However, I'm not gonna take that to heart just yet, because the one thing that's different about that creek is that there are tons of docks and boats back there. Those fish very well could be resident fish. Water temp is 63, air temp's about 54. Beautiful morning here in Arkansas. So day 2 of pre-fish begins now. Hopefully we can find some. You can see them. They look like little blow-ups though. Yeah, they're little ones. It's activity though. It's bass. Probably a school of little spots. There's a million of them below me. A ton of fish here. A ton of them. What kind of size are we dealing with? Those topwater ones look small. Jeez, almost spaghetti-like. Man, how are they not hitting this? Oh, I had one right there. Dang it. I'm gonna try to... There's a ton of fish back here. Oh, look at the fish suspended. There is a ton of fish around. Are they not eating what I'm throwing at them? There is bait back here, I'm seeing it, but is there bass? That's the question. Tons of bait right there, holy smokes. Giant bait ball. What's that? A carp? It's a giant something. Well, making my way out of this creek. Probably gonna stop by that spot where they were loaded up earlier. Got a few bites, couldn't put any in the boat. Just couldn't figure them out. But I do believe a lot of those fish, 90% of them, were 8 to 10 inches, especially the ones hitting on top. Yeah. Guys, I think that kind of confirms what's down there. Yeah. They're loaded here, but they're just, I think they're that size, unfortunately. Okay, well guys, today's pre-fish was much different than yesterday's. Today, I would say, was a C+. I caught one 6-inch spotted bass. You might say, why is that a C+? Well, it's a C+ and not like an F, because I eliminated a ton of water today. I covered about 10 miles. My legs are smoked. I haven't pedaled that far in a long time. As you guys remember, at the start of this video, we actually fished about 50 yards from where we're staying and caught our three best fish of the entire trip, right next to where we're staying. So right now it's about 5:30. Sun's gonna go down in the next 30 minutes, and we're gonna fish back in this marina, see if there's some other areas similar to where we found those 3 largemouth last night. Gosh, for all I know, the winning fish could be right in my backyard. Let's go out there and see if we can find a few fish, because today, 1 fish so far, 6 inches, not good. There's a fish. Oh my goodness, bet you it's a largie. Oh, it's a spot. Little guy. It's big fish of the day. There's a fish. Oh God, it came off. It was a decent one too. Felt like a decent one. Shoot. There's a good one. Never mind. It's another spot. Man, they're all beat up though. There's something definitely relaxing, but creepy at the same time, fishing in the dark. I don't know if I'd do this in the Delta. Got out a little too early there. Today, not an easy day of fishing. You guys saw it. I think one thing I can say is that I eliminated a ton of water. My whole little kind of back in the cove around this marina deal. You know, there are fish back here. Will it hold up for 2 days of quality tournament fish for 10 good keepers over 2 days? I don't think so. So I've kind of scrapped that, got that out of my mind. We got 3 more days to pre-fish, probably 3 more areas of new water, hopefully finding a good concentration of quality fish. Tomorrow, we will be fishing another day. Yes. Cool. On that wood. No, I wasn't recording. Dang it. Well, what I was saying was black and blue jig on this wood, and it was a largemouth. I've had good success in the past fishing wood with a black and blue jig in the fall. If there's more largemouth back here, that'd be nice. There we go. Oh, another largemouth. Ooh. On the wood again. Guys, that was another largie. I think that's a good sign. That one wasn't giant, but it was a keeper. It's so interesting. That is one of the things about when you're fishing a lake with different species, they'll be doing different things. We're patterning fish on the outside of coves, but they were spotted bass and they were deep. They're 20, 25, even 30 foot. These largemouth I'm catching are almost all the way in the back of a creek, and they're on wood, probably still in about 10 to 15. And I will say this, one trouble with spotted bass is that they move a lot. They're schooled up right now and they move a lot. I mean, you could find a mega school of good fish, of good spotted bass, and just go crazy on them, but you could come back the next day and they very well could be gone. Largemouth patterns are a little bit more consistent from what I've experienced in the fall. Okay. Oh, that's a good one, I think. Oh my God. I mean, he had me in the brush. Wow, this spot is looking pretty dang promising. Oh boy, I can straighten out my hook. Get plenty more jigs. Oh, there's a fish back there. Oh, yep. Calling our shots. This is definitely a pattern back here. I think what makes this wood different than all the flooded timber in a lot of the lake is that this wood is more horizontal. They just create a different kind of canopy for the largemouth. So far, this looks like an area that I could potentially come back to on tournament day. I do want to get one with size though, and obviously I need to find a few more areas around here that kind of replicate this pattern, but from a distance I'm seeing it. You know, I'm seeing these fallen trees, so hopefully that is a pattern that we can reproduce. Oh yeah. Oh my golly, jolly, golly. Oh my Lord. In the wood. This is something, guys. Holy smokies. Guys, we just found our tournament spot. We found our tournament spot, boys and girls. Holy smokes. Watch this. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some changes here with our baits. We're gonna need a flipping jig. I don't know what to say. Pretty happy right now. 9:39 Wednesday morning, and I think we have our tournament spot. That's a stud right there. It's a beautiful Lake Ouachita largemouth right there. Need you on tournament day, sir. Oh wow, he just took that. Which is a spot. Oh my god, it's a nice largemouth. No kidding. No kidding. Oh god. Alright guys, this is the tournament spot right here. This is the tournament spot. Look at the black lipstick on this one. It's the blue mark. And another solid one. I think probably for the next couple days we're just going to keep trying to dissect this area and find more areas of fish. I'm liking that there's mainly largemouth back here. Oh yeah. Another good bite. Largie. Largie. Thought it was bigger than that. I'll take him. There we go. Oh yeah. Another good one. Spot maybe? Decent spot. Oh man. I think I gotta get out of here, guys. Can't be beating these fish up anymore. Nice. It's been a good day so far. I'm glad we tried this part of the lake because I really was struggling to come here this morning. I wasn't sure if I was going to come here, and I last minute decided to come to this launch. I'm sure glad I did. Alright guys, it is about 6:30 in the evening, and that is going to conclude the third day of pre-fish here. Oh, you guys probably noticed I changed lodging. So actually my reservation for Mountain Harbor Resort was starting today, so we moved over here. Gonna be here for the rest of the tournament, so yeah, a little bit of an upgrade, so I will take it. Today's pre-fish was good. We were catching mainly largemouth. To me, largemouth are the kind you need in this tournament to do well. So those horizontal laydowns were what those largemouth were relating to. Just fishing that jig, that black and blue jig. That is the video for today. Thank you guys for coming along. We have one more video to do before the tournament begins, and the next video, as always, will upload in 3 days, and that will be pre-fish of Thursday and Friday and the tournament. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying this video series in Arkansas. Yeah, see you in the next one, guys.